Continuation of report of Ms. Jeremy Morales, which is the creating student sample using open-ended tools. I have an example for table 3 open-ended project with assessment criteria. So as you can see, I have an two column. The first column is the project, which is study of a country. Prepare a presentation and materials to recruit a new immigrants to an Asia country of your choice, including for information on the culture, economy, history, population, climate, geography, and more. The second column is all about the criteria for evaluation and who will apply them. Effectiveness, plane ticket for per evaluation. The originality, teacher judgment on a 5-point scale. Effort, self-evaluation on a 5-point scale. Open-endedness during classroom discussion. Despite a teacher's best effort to stimulate open higher level thinking, during teacher-led classroom discussion, students often respond to questions posed by teacher as if there is one right answer. There are alternatives to teacher questions. A teacher use of a specific statement and silent as well as careful, carefully constructed question from pair or option. Proposed 7 effective alternatives to direct questioning when the purpose of the discussion is to explore ideas and prompt higher level thinking, like declarative statement, reflective statement, declaration of perplexity, innovation to elaborate, class question, speaker question, and deliberate silent statement can learn to use this technique too. How do open-ended tools can improve the teaching and learning process? Using collaborative open-ended teaching learning resources represents a switch to a learner-centered method and gives students a chance to interact and explore concept and content with their colleges as well as with their professor and tutor. How do open-ended tools help students in language learning? Open-ended questions are the effective way to challenge your student and learn more about how they think. They encourage extended responses and allow your student to reason, think, and reflect. Open-ended questions encourage a child to first develop their language by using different words and a wider range of vocabulary to answer the question. Second is to provide more information and opinions, be creative. The last is to develop positive relationship by engaging in meaning conversation. The next topic is all about the podcasting and using social networking site in education. So what is podcasting? Podcast is a new distributing audio files via the internet. A podcast is an audio file that can be downloaded or download for the internet, often in the MP3 format. The word podcast is derived from pod as in an Apple iPad, the popular portable audio player, and cast from broadcast, meaning to transmit for general or public use. According to Gray 2020, explained podcast in plain English, a podcast is an audio program just like talk radio, but you subscribe to it your smartphone and listen to it whenever you like. A podcast is a series of spoken word audio episode all focus on a particular topic or theme like cycling or store shop. You can subscribe to the show with an app on your phone and listen to the episode whenever you like on your headphone and the car or choose speaker. Once a podcast has been downloaded, it can be listened to on a computer or be transferred to a portable device such as iPad or other portable media player, a mobile phone, or a personal digital assistant. Using social networking site in education. First one is Facebook. Facebook use a Facebook page to broadcast, update, and alert. It can be the perfect social media platform to incorporate into classroom. Since Facebook make it extremely easy to share material, this is the perfect place to share education content. For instance, teacher can share video and articles from reliable news sources related to the information they are studying in class. Teacher can use Facebook in the classroom for project to communicate and especially to receive more engagement and learning process. Second one is YouTube. Has proved to be an effective educational tools. Students love to watch video on YouTube, which not only help them to learn complex concept but also help them to improve listening and punctuation skills. On the other hand, teacher can focus more on student learning abilities instead of spending more time to explaining complex concepts and topics. YouTube connect to academicians, educators, and researchers from all over the world and provide interesting, knowledgeable, and engaging content which has added a new dimension to education by making it innovative as well as creative. The last one is Google or Google Podcast. Google is one of the main sites that many of the people usually use as a guideline, ideas, and most importantly, source of information. Furthermore, Google has a large contribution in terms of worldwide internet. Students rely on it instead of book and other resources. Google Podcasts power the discovery and playback and podcasts on many Google services, including the Google Podcast app for Android and iOS. Google Home devices. Google Podcast website is the browser and website in the browser and more additionally listener can subscribe on any podcast playback app to any podcast listen in Google. That's all. Thank you.